Well, hello everybody. Welcome to day 4 of my 7 days of Christmas. And today we're going to be doing a canvas. Now I know it's Christmas and I know it's the 7, kind of thing. So what I've got, a little bit different. I've got a pair of ice skates. And I've got this canvas. It is... only gives me in centimetres. 21 by 30, so I think it's 10 by 8. So I'm going to put them there like that. But you know what colours I'm going to go with? I'm going to stencil the back and I'm going to paint it black. I'm going to do black, silver and white. So, turn you to overhead and we'll make a start. Okay, so I've given the ice skates a coat of gesso, and for the ice skates I'm going to be using the alchemy wax in silver from Imagination Crafts on the blades, and on the actual boot itself I'm going to be using Starlight Metallic paint in pearl. So that's that. And now for this, I want to do it black. So I'm going to, I used white gesso, the Imagination Crafts white gesso for the skates. For the actual canvas I'm going to be using the black gesso, and because I want it kind of like a night sky, so I'm going with black. I know it's not exactly black. And this stencil here, that reminds me of icicles, so I'm going to be stenciling across the top with that. And I've got stars and little circles, so I'm going to be masking off the butterflies and using this, kind of these around. And on the bottom I've got some icy snow paste, and on top of that I'm going to add this sparkling glitter. So give it like a frosty, and I might throw in some of the arty stones as well. So and then I'm going to give it I'm going to do some splats with the Shaker and Gilt liquid gilt from Imagination Crafts. Imagination Crafts products you can find on Crafters Companion website, which is www.crafterscompanion.co.uk. So first thing we're going to do is going to paint this black, and the gesso from Imagination Crafts is quite thick, in fact it's very thick, but it is a true black. Some blacks turn grey, but this is actually a true black, and I am going to paint this on. Usually, if I do my journal pages, I do my pages, put the gesso on with baby wipes, but for this my canvas I am actually going to paint with it, and it's just the most beautiful gesso. I mean, look how rich that is. That is a true black. I was going to stencil before painting this black, painting it and then paint the black and whatever, and then add dry brush over, but I decided to do it this way for a change, just for something a bit different, because I want the icicles. I'm going to be adding the glitter to the ice, to the icicles. Well, I think they look like icicles. That's my... I mean, you can see so many different things, can't you, when you look at stencils. They're not all you've got to think outside the box sometimes if you don't actually have icicles, an icicle stencil. So that look nice. So while I finish this off, I'm going to play some music for you. So that is that done. I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun. There we go. As you can see, it is a real true black. I've just missed a few spaces. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe up this, and then I'm going to do some stenciling. Okay, so I'm going to use this. So what I want to do, I need some masking tape. And I'm just going to mask off the areas I don't want. So I don't want that. Why do they always do this? It drives me insane. There we go. So that's that masked off. And all I'm going to do now is just using the snowy paste, I'm going to stencil with it. Sometimes I wish I was right-handed, I tell you. Oh no! It moved. Oh well, never mind. So that's me icicles. Don't you think they look like icicles? I do. Maybe I'm just sick. That's what they look like to me. So there we go. So that's that. Now, along the bottom, I'm going to just using my palette knife. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So what I'll do is I'll just love this stuff. And then all I'm going to do is just with my palette knife just pounce on it. Just to give it peaks so it looks like snow. I think I'll be getting more of this stuff. I love it. I love it. I don't think I'm going to add the artist stones, to be perfectly honest with you, because I don't think it needs it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to add some of the glitter to it. I'm just gently patting the glitter into the paste. Just very gently, just hoping that it'll stick to. Doesn't matter if it doesn't stick to all of it, but at least if there's bits of it, it'll give it that frosty feel, which is what I'm after. Right, I need some A4 paper. Paper so I can tip it in what doesn't stick. There we are. If I tilt it, I just tilt it. So that's that. So I need to put that now to one side and let it dry. Right, okay. So that's that done. Now what are we on to next? We're on to the skates. And what I'm going to do for the skates is, as I said, I'm going to be using the pearl, and I'm going to be using the Alchemy Wax in Silver. So got some paste there so that can go back in the pot. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do is I want to paint the blades. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of my wax out. And you can paint with this. One of the reasons why I love the Alchemy Wax, because you can actually paint with it. How many of you can ice skate? I know I can't. Flipping useless. Can't skate at all. Tried, but my coordination leaves a lot to be desired, shall I say. Absolutely rubbish. Really am rubbish. Really am rubbish at ice skating. One time I nearly broke my arm. I fell and put my arm out to save myself. Oh, that didn't half hurt. I'd love to be able to ice skate. I mean, when I watch, you know, the Olympics and all the dancers on the ice skating ring, I'm so jealous. So jealous. But, here in the UK, we've got at the moment Strictly Come Dancing, which I think is Dancing with the Stars in America. I love that show. I love it. And I've got my favourite. I've got a couple favourites actually. The women this year are really, really strong. We've got Ashley from Pussycat Dolls. We've got Stacey, who is a TV reporter. We've got one guy left. We've got an athlete, Laura, who's and who else have we got? Oh, Faye from Steps as well. The women have been really strong this year, very, very strong. But I like a couple of them. I think Ashley is amazing. So I'm just getting a bit more. I'm just going to give them another coat. I have painted the back of my skates, but I'm not going to because they're going to be at the back of the canvas, but I have given them a coat of gesso. There we go. I think that's about done. So that's that done. Hope you can see the silver. Yeah, you can. You can see the silver. Right, okay. Now, I'm going to give them a quick blast with the heat gun. Now I've got the pail, and I think these skates are going to need 2 coats, and I'm using my Distress blending tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them both a first coat, dry them and give them a second coat, and while I'm doing this I'll fast forward and play some music. Right, so they're done. Can you see the sheen? I'm really pleased with that. So that's that job done. It needs to be washed. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. So that's still quite. That's still damp, so what I'm going to do is give this a quick blast as well. Right, okay, I'm going to give these a quick blast as well, and then I've got some silver ribbon, and I'm just going to cut this in half. So we see that, and give these a quick blast now. Okay, so I'm going to start threading the ribbon through the holes. I need to stick it at an angle. There we go. Good. And all I'm going to do is just wrap it round and thread it through all the way up. So I'm going to go away and do this, and I'll see you back in 2 minutes. Okay, the skates are now done. So I've done the skates with the ribbon, and I'm going to kind of dangle them. But first off, I've masked off the stars and the little, I can't remember what they're called now. Anyway, I've masked off that. And what I'm going to do is I've got my sponge, and I'm just going to take some of the alchemy wax, and I'm going to just have some stars on the canvas. And that's all the way along. So can see. Whoops. Trying not to move the stencil, because obviously I can't stick it. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm just doing that top corner, I'm not doing the stars right at the bottom. So that's that done. That needs washing. I need to plug in my glue gun. So hopefully if you can find what's the name? A glue stick. There we go. Got a glue stick. So while that's drying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge of the canvas with the silver, just so it all ties in. And while I'm doing this, I'll play some music for you. There we go. So hopefully that is hot now. And I can glue them on. Not sure what to do with the ribbon yet, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. And I think I'm just going to put that there. So my last thing is to just sort these out. I don't know whether to just leave them. Undecided what to do. Hold on, I might make a bow. Just leave it there like that. Yeah, that looks quite good, doesn't it? And just leave it so it's there like that. That looks quite good there. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can do the same for this now. You can never do the same thing twice, can you? And if I leave that there like that, it's a little bit, needs to be a little bit shorter. That's better. There we go. Well, I could do it that way. Actually, I can do it that way. Right, okay. So let's just do this one. Do this one. There we go. What do you think? I am absolutely chuffed to bits with that. I know it's 7 days of Christmas and this is day 4, but I just thought, you know, ice skating. Lots of people go ice skating, especially near Christmas and where all the Christmas trees are, and especially in America. I can't remember the place now. Is it New York where they have the big ice skating ring? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again for tomorrow's day 5. And until next time, happy crafting everybody. Bye bye for now.